Hi everyone, welcome back on my channel. If you've been following me for a while, you probably know that I'm a really big fan of Taiwan. Actually, last year I used to live in Taiwan because I applied for a working holiday and I got it, so I moved to Taiwan and I was living there for about 5 or 6 months. But then, yeah, as you know, the corona crisis happens, and first I was planning to stay in Taiwan during the crisis because I felt very safe there. Taiwan was handling everything very well. But then as the virus was spreading in Europe and there were less planes going to Europe, and I realized, oh, I might be stuck here, and if something happens with my family, if somebody gets sick there, there's no way I can go back home. So that's when I decided I would go home as fast as possible to be close to my family during this crisis. But actually at that time when I just left, I was thinking I was going home maybe for, a few weeks at most. But now this whole crisis has been going on for months, and yeah, it was really not what I expected. It looks like it's still not over yet at all. It looks like we're going to a second wave. So in the comments, I often see the question, when will I come back to Taiwan? And I was wondering the same thing, so I've been thinking about it a lot, and today I want to tell you what my plan is about Taiwan. I hope you're sitting comfortably. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea, so I advise you to do the same. Welcome on my rooftop! I haven't filmed here before, but this looked like a nice place to talk on our ease. I hope you got comfortable and got some tea like me. So, to come back to the subject. So when I came back to Belgium, at first I wasn't doing much. I was living here at my parents' house, and all my siblings, they also came back home, so it was really nice. But after a week or two I was like, I might be stuck here for a few weeks, so it might be good to get a temporary job to get some money for when I go back to Taiwan. So I applied at a job agency. I gave them my CV, and when they contacted me, they had a few just boring job offers, real temporary job offers. But one job offer seemed very interesting to me, and that one was, it had to do with education and with things that I studied. So I went to that place and went for a job interview. And the first job interview was in person. I was interviewed by 2 people there, and it went really well. So they told me there would be a second interview with another person, the last person that I had to talk with. But at that time, Belgium started the lockdown, so my meeting with that person became an online interview. But it went really well, and the job sounded very interesting to me. So I started a job there, but it was under a job agency contract. Oh, sorry, there's like a tractor coming through. I don't know if you saw that, but anyway, sorry for the noise. So I started a job there, but my contract was a job agency contract that could easily be terminated. Every week, whenever I want, actually, I could quit if I wanted to. So I started my job there, but I soon noticed that I actually liked the kind of work that I had to do there. It was, I don't know, it was very different every day. It's not a job where you get there and it's just every day the same, getting really boring very fast. I think it's very challenging and interesting. Every day there's like new challenges and problems I have to face and try to find solutions for everything, and I kind of really like that. So now, after working there for 3 months, they offered me like a real contract, not through the job agency, but at that company. So yeah, since I like this job, I accepted, and I kind of made up my mind to work there for 2 years, and after 2 years re-evaluate like how I like my work there, and if I want to continue there, or if it's time to make a complete career switch. So I'm not sure about that yet, but yeah, I can definitely see myself work there for a while. But then yeah, of course, suddenly my plans completely changed, because that was not my intention. When I first came back to Belgium, I thought it would be very temporarily, just waiting to go back to Taiwan. But now I'm actually very happy that I got this job, because when I'm looking at this whole situation with Corona, nothing is sure, and I don't even know when I would have been able to go back to Taiwan, because I used to be in Taiwan on a working holiday, but my working holiday was for 6 months, and after 6 months I could apply for another 6 months. But when my time came to apply to extend my working holiday, I wasn't in Taiwan anymore. I had to go back already. So I couldn't extend my visa there. There's no way to do it online, I think. So yeah, my working holiday is just over. So I guess the only way I can go back to Taiwan is as a tourist. That's already really nice. As a tourist, or maybe if one day I find a job in Taiwan and they can sponsor my visa, that would be a possibility. But yeah, I was thinking 2 years, that's a long time not to go to Taiwan, right? So I definitely have to go before. So my plan right now is to go to Taiwan this winter. Of course, there's 2 factors that are maybe gonna change my plans, but I hope not. One is, of course, Corona. Will there be any flights to Taiwan? Can I enter without a visa? There's some questions still there. I'm not sure how the situations will be once winter comes. I hope this stupid virus dies together with when the warm weather disappears, but I'm not sure about that. So Corona, that's the first factor. And then the second one is, of course, I have to get permission from my workplace to go on a holiday for 2 weeks in winter. But I think it shouldn't be a problem if I ask far in advance. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be allowed to go to Taiwan. So yeah, that's my plan for now. I wanted to keep you guys updated because I know you're very curious to know when I will be back in Taiwan. So yeah, my answer is hopefully, let's all hope, this winter. And when I go back, I'm so excited because it's not gonna be summer. Summer is so warm in Taiwan, you know? So I'm happy that I can go back during winter. It's so nice. Winter here in Belgium can be super cold, but in Taiwan I really think the winter has the perfect temperature to still enjoy everything. So I'm super excited, and actually I'm planning to save. You might have noticed that since I made my channel, after a few months I could switch on monetization. Maybe you saw an ad at the beginning of this video. I'm trying to save money for my trip to Taiwan with my YouTube channel. I'm not sure if it's gonna work because you might be aware that it's very low, the amount of ad money that I get, because YouTube keeps a big part, and it's also some things like a person need to watch 30 seconds of an advertisement or the full advertisement, or maybe they need to click on the advertisement. I'm not sure how it works, but anyway, it's not going so fast, but I'm trying. I'm gonna make videos and hopefully I can reinvest the money that I make with YouTube for my YouTube material, maybe camera, microphone and lighting upgrades, and for my Taiwan trip. So wish me luck. I'm gonna try hard and I'm gonna keep making videos, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any suggestions of things you would like me to do. Right now I'm thinking I would love to review some Taiwanese products. I'm gonna go to the Taiwanese little restaurant in Leuven, that's my plan, to buy some products like the condensed milk one, and I would love to give my opinion and some reviews of products. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try some Taiwanese products in Belgium that I can try and review for you guys. And yeah, let me know if you have other ideas or other suggestions of content you would like to see from me. I think you know everything now. I said everything I needed to say. Oh, maybe just a code word. If you watched until now, the code word of today is rooftop. Oh, it's getting windy here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon in the next video. Stay safe and healthy. Bye bye!